My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It is Bayern Munich facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. You've got to say, meat and drink to those in the wall. Well, opting for the short corner. Extremely sloppy in possession. And they need to get tighter here. That's Marco Reus. Wonderful goalkeeping from Manuel Neuer. The ball is loose. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Oh, they've lost it. Lewandowski. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal! Well, as they restart the game, how will Borussia Dortmund reply to that setback? A super tackle and they've won possession. Lovely pass from Tolisso. It's come off the keeper. Tolisso. Is it going to be? Forceful intervention just then amid impending danger. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Axel Witsel. Akanji has it. Marco Reus. Surely the equaliser. Could be. And that's it. A goal for Borussia Dortmund to square things here. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Emre Can. Reus. Tolisso did well to win the ball back. Well, they couldn't keep it. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Can he convert? He's blocked it. Must be defensive excellence there. Needs to clear it away. Well, they can keep possession now. And an astute piece of defending. Emre Can. Slipshod passing. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And continues his run. So the whistle then. We're up. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Guerrero. And Witsel with it. He's got the right idea with that pass. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Can he put them in front? I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Emre Can. And Witsel with it. Read it well. An unforced error, you've got to say. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, great read there to intercept. Can he put them ahead? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, it will be interesting to see how Borussia Dortmund respond to that setback. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, there it is. Bayern just haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
It's there for him. Sizzling from Neuer in goal. It's a short corner. Lucas Hernandez. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Gnabry. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Decent position for Dortmund to be in. And Reus is in the thick of it. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Alphonso Davies. Lewandowski. Sané has it. Lewandowski. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. And short it is. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
I'm not sure why the fans are so upset. I think the referee got that absolutely right.
Well, still pressing for a goal here. Witsel. This could square the game. And it has. Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Oh, a vital save. And it remains all even.
Well, there you have it. He may just have saved his team here.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Bayern have given it away. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Not a good pass. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And there's the referee's whistle. great night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It is Bayern Munich facing RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Lewandowski. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Won it back. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Lewandowski. And in the perfect position to read it. And now passing it through. Well, no way through. It will be a Bayern corner. But he's gone short with it. Sané. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And cut out by Tolisso. Goretzka. Promising move this from Bayern. And thwarted there following the cross. A fine reading of the situation. Cuts in from the flank. Sané. Now with Lewandowski. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. Well, a second goal for them here. Oh, a lovely ball. Oh, could be a chance. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. 3 goals without reply. Well, he's given us away. Strong but fair tackle. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Well, couldn't keep it. Lewandowski. Excellent challenge. Well, visionary passing. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Tolisso. Szoboszlai. He'll have a go here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite... Well, they get the ball rolling once more. It's advantage Bayern after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline. So back underway, and there we have it. 6 goals divided evenly. on attacking possibilities. He could pick out a teammate. Cuts it back. Now able to close down the shot. This might have potential. Haidara. Sané. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Something to worry about here. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? "30 minutes to go then. And Leipzig in a position of menace. That's a nice-looking ball. Not a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Oh, managing to beat him. Perfect challenge. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Poulsen. Breaking at pace. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And intercepting it. Oh, a lovely ball. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Delivered into the area here. Struggling to get it away.
Well, they need to get the ball forward now and make something happen. These Bayern fans are expecting a winner here.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. And forward they go again. Can they win this? Dani Olmo. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. An exquisitely taken free kick, but no end product.
Well, he has such good technique. I expected him to score there, but it was still a great effort.
Oh, lovely incisive pass. Of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Konrad Laimer. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Hello and welcome to the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It is Borussia Dortmund facing RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
It's a good Dortmund move in the making, but they took care of the situation defensively. This is the lineup for Dortmund. Manuel Akanji plays with Mats Hummels in central defence. Mahmoud Dahoud starts with Emre Can in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal.
And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. This to make it 1-0. Can they keep it out? Well, they can keep possession now. Hummel's reading it well and winning it back. Now he must favour the cross. A really intense pressure applied. Can he find the net? Still could be dangerous. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Retaining possession proving difficult. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Could be dangerous. And terrific defending to stop them progressing. Haidara. And Leipzig finding space on the flank. Real chance. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Emre Can. Daniel Malen. Hazard. Effective challenge. Oh, a lovely ball. Chance to put them in front. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Could be troublesome. And giving it away. Daniel Malen. On a pass that lacks quality. Went in strongly, decisively. Excellent vision. Andres Silva. Well, it didn't worry the keeper.
Well, the stats tell us everything. They just aren't doing enough going forward. They've been too predictable and far too slow in their build-up play. They need to do something different to get the breakthrough.
So a throw in here. Well, the managers will now deliver their half. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Marco Reus. Well-timed tackle. Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, I've been disappointed with him in that first half. He just didn't have an impact on the game. Yes, the service into him wasn't great, but his movement needs to be a lot better. Let's hope he improves in the second half.
And successfully cut out. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Back underway, Borussia Dortmund with the advantage. Reus. But they took care of the situation defensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Might be a chance here. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Far from a good pass. Boyce. Chance here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Can he get them in front? Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Well, back underway. Oh, in with a chance. It's still alive.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Andres Silva. Can he put it in? Oh, and off the bar. But it's offside anyway. It wasn't going to stand. Well, not long to go now, and no time to waste for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
Borussia Dortmund have given it away. So Bosley. Can he do it? And they've bought themselves a bit of time. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Going well. Konrad Leimer. Oh, great vision. Just couldn't capitalise there. Real chance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Is this the moment? Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Firing it towards goal. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Royce lost possession. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. He's found a pocket of space, but quick thinking defensively. And there goes the final whistle, and I'll tell you what,
when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and say this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, gravity pulls you straight down. Clear
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Bundesliga in a matter of moments. It is Bayern Munich facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Gnabry, and now it is there for him. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Really good challenge. Hummel's reading it well and winning it back. Lewandowski. Oh, great attacking play. And back with Lewandowski. Determined block. Axel Witsel. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Daniel Malen. And just like that, it's gone in. Borussia Dortmund suddenly are level. Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Lewandowski. And take it away. Tolisso. No real conviction in the challenge. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. There's a slide rule pass. It should be. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. So the game back in business. It's Borussia Dortmund with the lead here. Torgan Hazard. It's with Guerrero. Axel Witsel. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Sané. And Lewandowski in the thick of things. Well, it wasn't a great pass, was it? Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Sané. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Tolisso. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser. Teammate available. Guerrero. Well, the managers will now deliver the... So back underway here with Bayern looking to find an effective route back into the game. And a fine tackle. Oh, a lovely ball. Running through to the keeper. Holland. And cut out by Tolisso. A little let up, plenty of pressure. Really marvellous stuff from Torgan Hazard in the first half of this game. What did you think of what you saw from him?
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski. And he has teammates to give it to. An important interception. And he's through here. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Keeper is happy the bar was there.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game, and you have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Holland takes the shot, and the keeper throws himself up the ball. Taken short. Could be a chance to break here. But he keeps going. And they have possession again. 20 minutes to go. And now they have the ball back.
Well, what a dramatic finish we could have here. These Bayern fans are certainly ramping up.
Surely! Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save. Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Oh, good save. Excellent header. Guerrero. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Tolisso. Gnabry. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Just 10 minutes to go. Hazard. Now Haaland. Spot on with that tackle. Well, they might be onto something. Bayern have given us away. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. The clock ticking. Time against Bayern, but still they could fight back. And given away by Dortmund. Daniel Malin. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it fizzled out. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the referee blows his whistle. Bayern. What is a perfect night for football, the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga, live action coming up. It is Bayern Munich facing RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And he's beaten him here. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Sven Ulreich begins between the posts. Lucas Hernandez plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not really the ideal clearance. And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig. Peter Guaracci is the goalkeeper of choice. Nordi Mukiele starts with Angelino in the full-back positions. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Gnabry, Sané in the middle. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Well, a second goal for them here. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Lewandowski. Struggling to keep the ball. Dani Olmo. Well, beating his opponent. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. So Bosley, they couldn't maintain possession. A real opening now. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Well, back with the action. Bayern dominant. This is starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Tolisso. And given away by Lewandowski. Dani Olmo, just the challenge that was required. And he takes it away. Chance to run at them. Well, space if he goes inside. And possession given away. That is that for the first half. And off and running again. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Leipzig in the second? Konrad Laimer. In possession, Yusuf Poulsen. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can they stop it going in? Still could put it away. Haidara. Lima on the ball. And snuffing out the danger. A fine block. Gnabry. Lewandowski is in position at the far post. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. This looks interesting. Given away by Bayern Munich. It looks promising. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. He's given us away. And showing fine vision. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Haidara. Dani Olmo. Szoboszlai. Well, visionary passing. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. 5 minutes to go. Sané. Oh, he's through here. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And that was a free kick hit with genuine authority.
Well, you have to say that's a really good strike. Had that been on target, the keeper might have had a problem.
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And there goes the final whistle. No point. Night for football at one of the great venues in the game, the Signal Iduna Park. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Borussia Dortmund versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
But a pass that lacks quality. Chance to do damage. Defensive efficiency personified. And introducing the Borussia Dortmund
Hang on, Derek,
side.
it's a chance here.
Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. And given away by Dortmund. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Dani Olmo. Could play it in. And players waiting at the far post. Still not clear. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, the attack fizzled out. Good bit of pressing. Well, they need to get tighter. And let's give credit to the defending. Oh, big chance! And fired against the crossbar. And it's gone behind for the corner. They take it short. Has a go! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. The delivery towards the back post. Not all that convincing defensively. Might go ahead. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. But a shocking pass, really. Axel Witsel. Daniel Malen gives it a go. Really good diving save.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Delivering it. And problem solved for now. Axel Witsel. It's with Dahoud. Daniel Malen. Well, the pass over hit. A routine save. Dani Olmo. Amadou Haidara. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Daniel Malen. Well, they have it again. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. It's a weighted pass. What a block! Now let's see what Dortmund have been rehearsing in training. Corner. Going short. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, closed down straight away. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, I actually think he's worked really hard in the first half, and he's unlucky not to be
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as you can see, Leipzig have controlled the possession, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of movement of the front players. At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders, otherwise they're going to lose this.
And he read it superbly. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. They've lost the ball, Dortmund. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. And he read it well. That is tackling of the highest order. And given away by Dortmund. Oh, he's given it away. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, Dortmund have it once again. Tremendous ball played through. Well, it all counts for naught. Dani Olmo. Great pressure to win the ball back. He must finish. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. And Dortmund committed to getting foot. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. And getting across to stop it. Late in the game, a corner to Dortmund. And short it is. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Favouring the short one. Hazard. Gives it a go. Tremendous block. Nicely timed tackle. Extremely sloppy in possession. So Bosley. Giving the ball away. Can they grab the lead late on? But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And crossed in there, attending to his defensive chores. Very quick thinking there. And there's the whistle. They cannot be set. Well, it is a stadium that absolutely oozes history. Here we are at the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It's Milan up against Napoli.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Can he put it away? And thwarted there following the cross. Here's the Milan team. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the fullback positions. And leading the attack today, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And a poor ball. Here's the team for Napoli. David Ospina begins in goal. Fauzi Goulam starts alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence.
Oh, Derek, can he finish this?
He had to score, and he does. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Benassa. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. He continues his run. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Benassa. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Deme. Zielinski. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Still possibilities. Danger averted for now. Rebic. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Useful looking ball. Oh, could be a chance. And still a chance. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery. Well, as those stats show us, Milan haven't controlled the possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Oh, he's given the ball away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Effective looking pass. Deme. Well, he might be onto something. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Theo Hernandez. A lovely first touch. That wasn't easy. Beautifully disguised ball. What a save. Politano. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Running with the ball confidently, not the best clearance. And with that, the first half draw. Well, Milan in front after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. He's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Deme. Politano. Lozano. There to take it away. Well, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, utterly dominant in the first 45. How would you assess his contribution?
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully, we see more of him in the second half.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. So, a level contest. 1-1. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. An authoritative challenge. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. They do like to press whenever they can, and that is going to be a free kick. Well, when you've already been booked, Stuart, you've got to tread carefully.
Well, that's not intelligent play, is it? He's lucky still to be on the field.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Really good interception. Lozano. Let's fly here. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Lozano. Top-class defending. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And darting through. Well, the keeper is happy the ball was there.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed. Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Benassa. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Lozano. And attempting the through ball. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped a goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
Oh, a really well-hit free kick, but no goal at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a great strike, but he just couldn't squeeze it inside the post. So unlucky.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A wonderful intervention. And breaking at pace with menace. He's given it straight to the opposition. Time and the scoreline working against Milan, but they're not out of it. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. They need to get tighter. A very timely interception. That will do it. The referee blows the whistle and maximum points.
can make me move, can make me move, yeah. You can make me move, can make me.
And a warm welcome from a venue that really oozes football history. I'm talking, of course, about the San Siro in Milan. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And he's through here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Rebic. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Oh, showing excellent vision. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. And intercepting it. And the cross into the middle. Not really the ideal clearance. Brahim. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Oh, terrific pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But they dealt with the threat posed. Benassa. Poor pass. Giroud. Good technique displayed. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Space and time for the cross. A bit sloppy in possession. Abraham. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Giroud. Kessié. Diaz. Kessié has it. Brahim. Rebic. And a poor ball. Abraham. Nicolo Zaniolo. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Individual brilliance. Giroud. Villar. And attempting the through ball. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, as the stats confirm, Milan have controlled the ball, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Mancini. And dispossessed. Diaz. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Tammy Abraham. Gonzalo Villar. El Shaarawy has it. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Useful looking ball. Defended well. Oh, that's an interesting pass. El Shaarawy. And lining it up. Well, how close was that? Inches away. He's given us away. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Benassa. Kessié. Can they forge ahead? Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Villar. El Shaarawy. Must be. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Samu Castillejo. And possession lost by the Rossoneri. El Shaarawy. Excellent defending. Oh, terrific pass. And the problem not completely solved. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And he's made headway. Saved, but still a chance. And the referee has given them a corner. Samu Castillejo. Kessié. Milan still going forward as the minutes tick away. Even Steven.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Well, that pass easy on the eye. Just couldn't capitalise there. Oh, the keeper at fault. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, as you can see, he has to get rid of that quicker. That's a poor mistake from the keeper.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Got to it easily, the keeper. Well, not long to go in this one, and the onus is on Milan to find an equaliser.
Well, if they want to get something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker and get players attacking the ball. Otherwise, this game will just slip away from them.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotion.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
Good evening to you. I must tell you, this is a city I always look forward to travelling to on football commentary business, Naples. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
It might be there for El Shaarawy, and a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see, the ideal way to begin. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Carles Perez. Tammy Abraham. Great opportunity. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Lozano. Politano. Takes the shot. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Elects to go short. And in from Insigne. Good pressure high up the pitch. A fine reading of the situation. Can he put it away? Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. So 2-0 now. Robbed them. Promising sequence. Tammy Abraham. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Chance maybe. Well, a time for cool heads.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, the attack looks promising, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. They've got it now, what can they do? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of
Now,
possession.
hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Oh, the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity, Stuart.
Well, he should do better there. Everything was good until the finish.
Now Mertens has offered himself as the runner. Well, closed down straight away. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Well, racing away here. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Nicolo Zaniolo. Promising looking ball. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Zielinski. And pulled back. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And with that... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Politano, and they have possession again. Insigne. Mertens. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Yeah, good first half performance, obviously with the goal, but with so many chances falling to him, you wonder whether he could have had 2 or 3 by now. But I wouldn't be too surprised, though, if he ends up with the match ball, as he does look a real threat.
Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in 2 minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Abraham, can he put it away? He scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Real chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much-needed security. So back underway at 3-1.
Salutiamo nonno Giovanni che ci sta seguendo da casa. Oggi non è potuto essere con noi a causa di...
Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Fired in there quickly. It's a good-looking ball in behind. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Well, there you have it. Napoli have controlled most of the possession, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the front.
Gives it a go. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Well, not cleared away completely. Threat over for now, it seems. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Tries to lift it. And that's how to deal with finesse.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper. It wasn't the best option, that's for sure.
Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. And the ball is loose. Tammy Abraham. Gonzalo Villar. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Promising position, this. Villar. Tammy Abraham. A bit sloppy in possession. Could be troublesome. It might be. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And taking it away. Tammy Abraham. And space for the cross. Can they convert? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. So the referee blows the whistle, and that will be... And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It's Milan up against Napoli.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always...
And just over the bar. Really good effort. Here's the Milan team. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the
big chance here, Derek.
And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Demi. And Politano with it. Mertens. Great opportunity. Not to be in terms of the finish. And unable to keep possession. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, it could be on for him here. It's got to be. Rebic. And that was a very fine read. Kessié. Lozano. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Lozano. It should be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Well, a second goal for them here. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Samu Castillejo. Giroud. It's with Giroud. And very deftly cut out.
As you can see, Napoli haven't had that much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Body on the line. Brahim. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well read to put an end to that attack. Politano. Well, he keeps going. Cross fired over. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Oh, great vision. Big opportunity. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, really closing him down. They've got it now, what can they do? Gives it a go. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
The first half. So into the second half, and really it was a sublime performance by Napoli in the first 45, you've got to say. Well, he likes to run at them. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Brilliant piece of skill. Useful looking ball. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. But he's gone short with it. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Oh, they've lost it. Samu Castillejo. Skipping away. And his teammate got him out of trouble. An encouraging move from Napoli. And the keeper has possession of it. Theo Hernandez. 30 minutes left for play. Olivier Giroud at the ready. Well, no way through. Getting in there to take it away. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Giroud. Brahim Diaz now. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Zielinski. Well, the attack looks promising. Politano. Really vital interception here. Into the final 20 minutes. Davide Calabria. Benassa. Diaz. Kessié. And moving the ball nicely. Kessié. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Now can they counter clinically? Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Options in the middle, making sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, great piece of individual skill. And delivered towards the back post. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Politano. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. It might still be problematic. Something to worry about here. Mertens. Credit to them for winning back possession. Can they hit on the break? Diaz. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Perfect tackle. Well, and he's broken free. The cross is on. Absolutely. So there we have it. The referee blows for full time.
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your souls. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes.
Everyone, tonight we're talking to you from one of the special venues in European football, the San Siro, here in the city of Milan. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek,
Can he put it in? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. And Milan's lineup looks like this. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And the story in attack is one of us, and never in any doubt from the keeper. And intercepting it. It's a promising Milan move. A very effective challenge put in. Oh, he's given it away. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Given away by Milan. Abraham. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Beautifully disguised ball. Wonderful save.
well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, it still could be dangerous. Top-class defending. Villar. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Good technique displayed. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Tammy Abraham. High quality defending. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Wasteful from Milan. Spinazzola. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Gonzalo Villar. Abraham! No, high quality defending. Rebic. And now passing it through. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And dispossessed. Carles Perez. Can he take advantage? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Rade Krunic. Showing a real will to win the ball. Really a very poor ball. Rebic. And clears the danger. The Rossoneri pushing forward with options available. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And he takes on the shot. Just made sure nothing came of that. Castillejo. And with that, the first half draw. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Abraham. Rebic. Ibrahimovic. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And disappointingly, straight into the wall. They're making high pressing work for them here. Can they hit on the break? And that puts them in position. A wonderful intervention. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And a good take under duress there. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. It might be. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. So 2-0 now. He made it look simple, really. And they have possession again. He's just got to continue his run. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. And he did what he had to do defensively. Leonardo Spinazzola. On to Abraham. Well, possession ceded. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And back with Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And blocked for now. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Kessié. An effective challenge. It's a good-looking ball in behind. That's all they can conjure for now. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Rebic. Oh, a nice-looking pass. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Rade Krunic. Rebic. And winning it back. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Tammy Abraham. Opportunity it is. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. El Shaarawy. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Running with the ball confidently. Just couldn't capitalise there. And we will have just one additional minute. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive.
It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Insigne, very quick thinking there. Here's the team for Napoli. David Ospina begins in goal. Piotr Zielinski plays with Diego Demme in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. He must finish! Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Just cutting off the supply. Abraham. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. A very timely interception. Well, such an important contributor for his side, Piotr Zielinski. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
And a goal kick is the outcome. Zielinski. Losing possession here. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Can he compose himself? Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Villar. El Shaarawy. Zielinski. Delightful pass. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Lovely first touch. That wasn't easy. Tammy Abraham. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Politano. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Perez. Can they get in behind them? Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper, attending to his defensive chores. And successfully cut out. Dries Mertens. Giving the ball away. El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy. And now with Abraham. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Will he finish? A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen. Well, Napoli get things moving once more. That should shake them up a bit. And the whistle... Well, the second half is underway, and the responsibility falls on Napoli to turn this around. Really getting stuck in. Abraham. Well, he could run onto it here. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Favouring the short one. Villar. Oh, surely. And how about that for a save? Tammy Abraham. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Zielinski. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
Has someone to play it to. Superb block. And into the last 30 minutes now. Top-class defending. Poor pass under no real pressure. An encouraging move from Napoli. Zielinski, untidy on the ball. Politano. Robbed them. "20 minutes to go. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. A really intense pressure applied. Fine teamwork to win it back. El Shaarawy. Well read to ease the pressure. Lorenzo Insigne. And he takes on the shot. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Late in the game, Napoli with work to do. Who's to say what happens next? And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Carles Perez. Applying vigorous pressure. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Failed to keep hold of it. Nicolo Zaniolo. He made it look simple, really. Mertens. Not the pass he had in mind. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. El Shaarawy. It might be there for El Shaarawy. He cuts it back. And the keeper there to deal with it. And that brings this contest to an end, and Napoli have...